Yes, guys. So where are we in, guys? So what we discussed in previous class? Someone please let me know.
Customize immutable class.
Oh, yes, yes. So I think I asked you to write, okay, now create our own mutable class, right? Immutable class. Hope you guys are created, right? Working
Yes,
fine?
sir.
Did you test the example?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, fine. No. So now we will go with the next topic, guys. Okay. Now, what is the next one? String buffer. Okay. String buffer. So now right. So now 1 minute, guys. I'm getting some call. Right. Right. Okay. Come on. So now I think the introduction of string class. Okay, we discussed one thing. So how many ways we can create string, guys? How many ways we can create string? I mean, so what are the ways to create string? There are
Two
three
ways,
ways,
sir.
right? Three ways. One
Yes,
is
sir.
string,
No.
directly string class, right? And another
Yes,
one
sir.
is string buffer class,
String
right?
builder class.
And the next
String
one,
builder.
string builder class, right? No. See here. No. So I think already we know, right? What is string? Everything we know. Am I right? Come on, guys.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please respond. So no, actually, no. Here string buffer. So already we have a string object. By using string also we can create string object, and by using string buffer class also we can create string object, I mean string, and by using string builder also we can create string. Then why do we need string buffer and string builder? Already we have string class. Am I right?
Yes.
Right? So no. Here string buffer. Okay, see, when we will use string, tell me. I think already we discussed it, right? We completed, right? So in which purpose, okay, in which scenario we are going to create string object? Sorry, come on.
Multiple reference point into same object that time.
Yes, right. So usually we will use I mean, there are two approaches. Already we know what is the first approach to create a string object by using new operator. And after that, what is the other approach? We have string constant. Am I right? So what is
Yes,
the
sir.
better way? Which one is the
String
which one is the
constant.
good approach to go for string object creation? By using
String
string constant, right? So now, so what is the advantage of the string constant? Already we know SCP and
Yes,
everything,
ST.
immutable and everything, right? So now, if the content is fixed, see here, right? Here, if the content of the object is fixed, am I right? Right? If the content of the object is fixed and that the content of the object is not going to change, keep on, then which one is the good option to create a string? By using string class. Am I right?
Yes.
Come on, guys. See, if the content of the object, if the content of the string is fixed, okay? So, so there is no requirement called the string content of the string is keep on changing. If that is the requirement, okay, then better to create by using what, guys? String object. Why? Because if the content is changing means what? Tell me, if the content is changing means with that new content, always in SCP, we are going to create what, guys? New object is going
New
to be created.
object is created.
Right? Who is going to create? JVM will going to create. Am I right?
Yes,
Yes.
sir. Yes, sir.
Right. See, if the content is not fixed, right? If continuously, frequently, if the content is changing based on our business requirement. So in that case, what will happen? For each and every change, content change, a new object is going to be created under SCP. So already we know in Java, object creation is what, guys? Costly operation. Am I right? So because if you create object means what? Definitely we need to allocate memory. Come on, everyone, please
Yes,
respond.
sir.
Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes, sir.
So now here, if your requirement, if your business requirement is the content is going to be changed frequently, that is the requirement you have. So in that time, if you go with string object, then what is the use of this SCP now?
No use.
No use, right? So because frequently content is changing means what? Frequently objects are going to be created. Am I right? And one more disadvantage also in SCP. So the objects which are created under SCP pool or string literal pool is not, not eligible for garbage collector to destroy.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, sir.
So we need to wait what? Until JVM shut down, right? Or else in our web application means we need to wait for server restart. Okay?
Yes.
Right or wrong? So let's
Yes,
suppose
sir.
of such kind of applications in prod environment means periodically only we are going to restart the servers. Right? The application which are we going to be hosted in server application in production environment, we cannot restart, right? If you restart means application is going to be shut down under maintenance. People will
Yes,
not
sir.
access your application. That is not recommended way. So that's why every 3 months once, 2 months once, there is a schedule, guys. Okay, there is a pre-schedules. So in that time only servers are going to be restart, right? So the objects which are available in string constant pool, in which time they are going to be deleted?
JVM shutdown time.
JVM shutdown or server restart, right? So until now, the objects are keep on adding on what, guys? SCP area, right? So now, if the objects are keep on adding means, obviously we may get what? Out of memory error. Come on, Stack Overflow error, out of memory error.
Yes, sir.
Right? So now, so that's why if your requirement is, okay, if your requirement is, let's suppose the content is going to be changed frequently. So in that kind of requirement, so which one is the best option to choose? String is not at all best option. Am I right or wrong? Because the content is going to change frequently. If the content is going to change means what? We need to add what? More objects. We need to create more object under SCP or heap area. Right? Obviously, if you create more objects means definitely it will be not good for application performance wise. Come on.
Yes.
Yes,
We may end up with what? Out of memory error also. Right? No. So what is the solution for that now? Understand? Obviously, this is an issue.
Yes,
Right?
sir.
So we need to find one solution. Understood, guys? What is the problem here? Everyone, please
Yes, sir.
respond. Yeah. So now to overcome that, what we need? Definitely we need another solution, another option. Okay. So now to overcome that, okay. So Java people introduced string buffer class. By using string buffer class also we can create string object. Okay. Now string is what? Immutable object. String buffer is what? Mutable object. Understand, guys?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So I think already we know. Okay. Why string is immutable also we know. And what is immutable also we know. Come on. Right. So because once we created a string objects, we cannot change anything on that string object. I mean the content of the string object. Right. If you are trying to change the
Yes.
content of that string object, with that change, new object is going to be created. So that is
Yes.
called what? Immutability.
Immutable
Right?
object.
Right. So now
Yes.
string buffer means once we create a string object by using string buffer, okay. So now after that, if you want to perform anything on that string object, I mean the content, Okay, if you want to change anything on that content, I mean, you want to add something on that content, you want to update the content, yes, we can do, but that updation, okay, will be performed on what, guys? Same object. That is called what? Mutable. Okay? No.
Okay.
String
Yes, sir.
buffer is
Yes,
what,
sir.
guys? Mutable. Okay? Now, when we will go for string buffer, right? If the content is not fixed and keep on changing, see, if the content is not fixed and keep on changing, then it is not recommended to use string object, because for every change, a new object will be executed internally. I mean, sorry, created internally. To handle this kind of requirement, we should go for what? String buffer.
Okay.
Right? So what is the
Yeah.
main advantage of string buffer over string here? All the changes will be performed in the existing object only instead of creating new object. If you want to perform any change on the existing object, all the changes will be performed on the existing object only instead creating new object, because string buffer is mutable. Clear now?
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Right. So now,
Hello?
yeah, let me know.
Yes,
Please,
yes,
someone is asking
Santosh.
something.
Yes, yes. There's no problem from my side.
Okay, right. So now, any questions, guys, to the remaining folks?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Yes,
Right?
sir.
So now, okay. See, let's suppose the applications like Notepad, okay. So Notepad kind of applications, editor kind of applications, calculator kind of applications. See, if you see these kind of applications, what will happen, guys? The content is going to be changed. Keep on, the new content is adding. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Keep on, if you see the notepad plus plus means what? Keep on, we are adding something. And editor also we can add something. The calculator also keep on, we are typing something, right? So these kind of application, the content is adding, keep on, the new content is adding, right? So in that kind of
Yes.
application, so which object is preferable now? String
String
buffer
buffer.
object is preferable, right?
Hmm.
Because
Yes.
see here, if you use string means for every updation, for every content change, unnecessarily we are going to create what? String object. Okay, so obviously object creation in Java is costly operation. But if you choose string buffer, what will happen? Because we can perform the any change on the existing object. So for that change, okay, new object will not be created. Where? In string buffer class. Okay, in the same existing
Yes.
object only, within that object only the content is going to be updated, right? So here, if the
Yes.
content is frequently changing also, no issue, because only we have created only one object. On the top of that object only, the content is keep on adding or updating or deleting or something. What are the operations you want to go? Right? So here we are not creating multiple objects. We are creating only one object. On top of that, on that object only the content is, okay, in updater, deleter, adder, okay, the whatever the operations you are going to perform, on top of that object only it is performing. Right? No. So now, right, guys. Come on, guys. Clear, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Let me give one example here. See here, immutable and mutable. Example, string s1 is equal to new string of Santosh. Let's assume, right? So now what will happen? Two objects will be created, right? One is heap and one is SCP. Come on. Now
Yes, sir.
s1 dot concat Kumar. Okay. Now system dot out dot println of s1.
Santosh will come.
Okay. So this is the one option. now here I'm creating the same string by using now what string buffer object. String buffer sb1 is equal to new string buffer. Okay, now Santosh. By using string buffer also we can create string, right? Must be
Yes.
one dot. So there is a method called append, guys. We will see the methods of string buffer class. So now I'm trying to append what Kumar. Now system dot out dot println of sb1. Right? Now you tell me what is the output here and what is the output there.
So is
First
Sandosh.
one, Santosh.
First
Second one,
one is
Santosh Kumar.
Santosh and Santosh Kumar.
Here Santosh and here Santosh Kumar. Why, guys?
Because the first one, when you create the first object S1 with the Santosh, the object is created. Okay. So if I try to add in, that will going to create new object only, not in the
Yes.
existing one. Okay.
Yes. Right?
So in this S out option, we are putting S1 only. So it point to the first object which is created with the Santosh.
Yes. Yeah, you are right. So now, understand, right? So because the first left side one is what? String. The second one is what? String buffer. By using string object, we are creating string here. And right side, by using string buffer object, we are going to create string here. We are going to make one string here, right? So on the left side, string is what? Immutable. If you want to perform any new operation on the existing object, with that change, a new object will be created because we cannot perform anything on the existing object, right? So that's why when you try to print system.out.println of S1, still we are getting what? Santosh. Even we are concat the S1 object with another string, even though still we are getting what, guys? Okay, the first, the first object, the initial object what we created, right, with the content. That content only we are going to see as an output. But the right side, okay, by using string buffer object, we are going to make what? String here. Okay. So now on SB1 object, I am trying to append what? Another string with the existing string. After that, if you want to see the output of this SB1, you are getting what? Concatenated string. I mean, these two strings will be append each other and output we are going to see. Am I right? So why? Because string buffer object is what, guys? Mutable object. Okay. If you want to perform any change on the existing object with the change, okay, the change will be updated on the same object. With the change, a new object will not be created in the string buffer. Am I right?
Yes.
Right. Sai Teja, clear now? Right. So now, string buffer object is mutable in nature. Okay. For the next point, right. If the content is fixed, okay, and will not change frequently. Okay, content in change will not change frequently. Then it is the recommended to use what, guys?
String, literal string, string literals.
String. Okay. No. No. The second one. Right. Now, if the content is not fixed, right? If the content is not fixed and keep on changing, then it is not recommended to use what?
String.
Okay, because for every change,
there will be new object will be created.
new object will be created. Clear? No. To handle this requirement, we should go for what? String buffer. Okay. No. The main advantage of string buffer over string is all changes will be performed in the existing object only instead of creating new object. Right, guys? No. Can you hear me, everyone?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you scroll a little bit down?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, 1 second. Instead of, yeah, okay. The main advanced string buffer. Oh, okay, sure.
So now the constructors. What are the constructors of string buffer class now? Okay, the first one. What is the first one, guys? String buffer SB is equal to no string buffer. Okay, no. Come on, guys. Okay, by using no argument constructor, we are creating what? String buffer object. Okay, creates an empty string buffer object with the default initial capacity. For every object, for every string buffer object, when you are going to create, there is a default capacity, guys. What is the default capacity when you create string buffer object by using no argument constructor here? 16. Okay, default capacity 16. Right. So 16 means, I mean, the default, by default 16 characters. Okay. So it can take as a string, okay, char sequence. Literals we have, right? Char characters. So it will take the 16 characters by default. Okay. So now once we will reach that 16 characters, automatically the capacity will be double, guys, in *2 plus 2. Okay. So once it is reached to the 16 characters, automatically, understand, this capacity will become what? Double. Okay, what is the formula they are going to follow is, so old capacity, once we reach the capacity, okay, automatically capacity will be increased. Okay, automatically increased by the below formula. So what is the formula? Old capacity, okay guys, old capacity star 2 plus 2. So this is the one. Okay. Now, so now, okay, now. So now, see here, example. String buffer SB is equal to new string buffer. So I'm creating what? String buffer object. Okay. So now, if you want to see what is the capacity of this string buffer, SB dot what? There is a method called capacity. Okay. if you see this one, you will get, guys, what is the output here? You will see 16. Okay, now, so let me open our Eclipse IDE, then we'll see. So what is the project, guys, here?
Java.lang.
Right, the project, fine. So now the SRC, let me create one package. Okay, now com dot tech dot station dot, what is the one, string buffer, right?
Yes,
String
yes,
buffer. The package, let me create one Java class. String buffer demo. So I need what? Main method too. Right. So now, here. So now string buffer, okay, SB is equal to new string buffer. Yeah. Now I want to see capacity of this object. SB dot, there's a capacity method. Now, so we will see 16 as an output, guys. So by default capacity 16, right? 16. Come on.
yes.
Okay. Now, so now let me add string for this. SB dot append. I'm trying to append what now? String. Let me add A, B, C, D, E, F, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. P is 16, right? What is the P value, guys? Okay, something. So obviously more than 16, right? These characters. So now,
Yes, sir.
now again I'm calling what? SB dot. Okay. Now SB dot.
Up to P, there is a 16.
Right. So now sys out. So here SB dot capacity. See now. What is the capacity now? 34. Clear, right? So why 34, guys? So once it is reaches 16, automatically the capacity will be increased. What is the formula? Old capacity
16
star
into
2 plus 2. Okay.
34. Yes.
So that is the capacity, guys. Okay. Now, so this is one of the constructor. So next, what is the next constructor? Right. So now 2 dot. Right. So now, what is the next constructor? String buffer SB is equal to new string buffer int initial capacity. Okay. So by default, we can choose the initial capacity. Clear, guys? Creates an empty string buffer object with the specified initial capacity. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Creates empty string buffer object.
For
Okay, with the
specified
specified
initial capacity.
initial capacity. Right. So next one, the third one. Okay. What is the third one, guys? No. String buffer SB is equal to new string buffer. Okay. New string buffer of string. Okay. This is one more constructor we have. Now creates an equivalent string buffer object for the given string. Okay. With capacity. Okay. Here, what is the capacity now? The string length plus 16. Okay. Now creates an equivalent. Okay. Equivalent string buffer object for what? For the given string. We will give string, right? With what? With below capacity. What is the below capacity now?
16
Okay.
bit.
So how it will calculate, capacity is equal to the string s dot length. Okay. S dot length method plus 16. This is the capacity. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Want me to see? Let me show you. So now string buffer sp is equal new string buffer. Let me comment these things. Right. So now string buffer sb is equal to new string buffer of, let me add Santosh. Right. Now sp sysout. Right. Want to see, right? sp dot capacity. Right. So what is the capacity here? 16 plus this, how many characters? 7, right? 16 plus 7, 23. See? 23, right? Right. So these
So,
are
one
the
second.
constructors.
So 23 means 16 is the default. Again, we are adding the 6 letter so that it is adding for 7 letters.
Yes. So the default constructor, what is the by default capacity? 16.
60.
So now we are
60.
creating string buffer object with the string. Now it will add the string characters plus 16.
Okay. Fine.
Okay, sir.
So, right. So now, what are the methods now for string buffer class? Okay, we will see. We cannot see, guys, all the methods. Okay, as I told you, you have to go and revise. There is a document, right? Documentation of string class, string buffer class. Go and revise. We will see only few methods here. Okay. Now, what is the first method? Length method. I think already you all already aware of this length method. Am I right? What
Yes,
is the
sir.
length method will do? Tell me, what is the length
Calculates
method?
the length of the string.
Length of the string.
Yes, length method always gives you what, guys? Length of the string. Okay, no need to explain. Next, second one, because already we discussed on where? String class. Now, what is the next one now? Capacity. I think already you know. What is the capacity? Public in capacity method. Tell me, just now we discussed it, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, you should add.
It will give you the capacity of the string of buffer object, right? No.
Yes.
The third one. Okay. So now public char. Okay. Sorry. Well, public char caret. Okay. Int index. Okay. Now public char caret int index. So now on the string buffer object, you want to know, understand? You want to know specified index related character. Clear now?
Yes.
See, there is a string buffer object, guys. On the string buffer object, you want to see a specified character, okay, based on its index. Okay, so that time we need to use what, guys? This, okay, this method. Let me show you here string buffer class. No. String buffer SP is equal to new string buffer of Santosh. Am I right? So now here sys out. Here what I'm trying to do, SB dot which method?
Dot
I want to execute
caret.
caret. So there is a caret method. Okay. Now I want to know the char, the special character. Okay, based on index. Now I want to see character which is on index 4. So now the index in string index will start from where?
0.
0, right? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? So what is the index caret 4 now? What is the character now? When you call this SB dot caret,
O.
what it
O.
O. Understand? See now. Okay, let me keep it right. So now run as Java application. See O. Can you see everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So based on index, you want to see the specified character. So that time, what is the method we have to use? Caret. Guys, these are the methods very, very important. Okay. So you are going to use these methods day to day your programming life guys in Java. Okay, these are the methods very, very important. Please revise the methods which we discussed on string class, even string buffer too. Right? Now, clear, right? Right. So now this is the character index. By using this method, we can get
Find the character.
The index of the string.
character
You can get the character.
based on index,
The index. Yes, sir.
right? No. Fine, guys. No. What is the next method? Okay. Now we will see the next method.
Index of.
Okay, we have a lot of methods. Now, set character, right? This is caret, right? There is one more method called what? Public void. Okay, public void set caret. Okay, so now int index, right? So now which character you want to set that character to? See, if you see this method itself, okay, you can easily understood what we are doing now. Okay, so here by using set caret method, I want to set one character. Okay, so in which index you want to set? So that index also we have to mention here, and the character, which character you want to set also you can mention here. Here now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes.
Right. So now here see the same. Okay. Now here let me write. Now public void SB dot. What is the method, guys? Set caret.
Set the
right?
caret.
Set caret. See now int index. So now I want to set the index at 4. Okay. So what is the character I want to set now? SANTA. Okay. Now I want to set H. Okay. So now this character, right? So I need to keep under single quotes. Am I right? Character
Yes, sir.
always we need to keep under
Yes.
single quote. I think I need to close one more bracket. What is the problem here? Still.
We missed the colon at the first. Correct only.
What is the problem here? Why it is showing Boolean in that? Oh, Boolean. Okay. So Boolean means we should not keep what? System.out.println. 1 minute, guys. Okay. So now, why Boolean? No, right. 1 minute. Set caret, right?
No, bro.
Void only,
Actually,
right?
set.
Caret int index
Yes.
char ch. So it's void. What is the problem then?
Set and then replace and then sys out with the SP. In that way, we can get it. We are just setting the character and then get the string. Sys out. Next line.
Void, right? This is void only, right? Sys
Yes.
out, control S, control space. So under here, what is the problem, right? The method print boolean in the type print stream is not applicable for the argument void.
One more bracket expecting, sir. At
Why
front.
one more?
No. Correct only. You close it correctly.
Correct only. But this sb dot set void means we can write, we can display, right? So I think system dot out dot println, it will give set caret means it will give void. Okay, fine. 1 minute. What we will do, you know?
Sir, we will print that one in next
Yes,
line.
I
as well.
understood.
That's
So now
what I'm saying.
sys out,
Sys out. SP.
right? So now
SP.
sp. Okay. So now we
Yes,
will
sir.
see, guys. What is the output? sb dot by default anyway, it will internally print what? ToString method only, right? sb means. Okay. Now see. Santosh H. See, earlier we did not add H, right? SANTOSH we add. So now at the char, see here at index location 4, I'm going to I set what guys character H. So that's what if you see here, there is H. Okay? Clear,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So now, what is the next method we have? The fifth one. Okay. So now there is another method called append, guys. Okay. There is a append method. So now append method we have what? Overloaded method. Come on, guys.
We can concat the new letters with the
Okay.
string.
The old string.
Yeah. So now there is a append method. So by using append what? We can concat, am I right? We can concat what? String. Okay. The previous string, we can, if you want to concat the new string means which method we will use in string buffer class? Append. Okay. No. Public return type string append. Okay. Append string s. So there is a append is overloaded method, guys. Okay, see now, let me see here, sp dot append. See, these are the overloaded methods. Okay, so if you want to concat string with boolean also we can concat. If you want to concat string with char also we can concat. String with char array also we can concat. Char sequence also, double, float, int, long. Understand? Object, string buffer, all the things. These are the overloaded methods. Okay, come on.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Clear, right, everyone?
Yeah, sir.
So this is append. Okay. If you want to
Add and
concat or
concat.
you want to append. Okay, we want to append another string.
Another string to the existing string.
Another string to the existing object, existing string, or else. Okay, we can
Yeah,
use
sir.
what? Append method.
Append method.
Okay, so this is what this method is. Overloaded method. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So overloaded method means what? Means okay.
Same method
Along
name,
with
but the
string,
different arguments.
we can append another types also with the string. So now, what is the next method we have? Okay. So
Index
now
of
insert method we have public, right? This one. Public. So now string buffer. Okay. Public string buffer insert. Okay, guys. So now int index. Next. So now string s. Okay. So here also it's not string guys, string buffer return type. So now by using this method, what we can do? So there is a string of buffer object already we created. Okay. So now on the specified index, you want to insert what? One more string. Okay. So in that kind of requirement, happily we can use what? This method. So let me show you now. String buffer is equal new string buffer of Santosh, right? So now, okay. Come on guys. Now sb dot, which method I'm calling? Insert method I'm calling. The insert method also what? We have overloaded methods. Okay. Now I want to demonstrate which one now? Int index, this one. Okay. String buffer. Let me demonstrate this. So now here, at what place? At 4th index, I want to insert what? Another string. So let me insert here ABCD. Okay. So now system.out.println of what now?
SB.
SB. Okay, let me remove all these things, guys. Okay, now see run as Java application. What is the output here you are getting? See, Santosh ABCD. The string is appended or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Inserted right within the string. Okay.
Yes.
So for that purpose, we are going to use insert method. Okay. In the same way, we have delete method too. Okay. So public string buffer delete. Okay. Now this one in the begin index. Okay. So now int begin and int end. Now I want to, there is a requirement guys for the string buffer, for the string buffer object. Obviously by using string buffer also we can create what? Why we are using string buffer object? To make string only. A particular string I want to delete. Okay. So some characters from begin index to end index. Okay. So now let me write begin index and end index.
End index.
Okay. Now, if you want to delete such a way, we can use what guys? This method. Okay. So now let me demonstrate this one too. So there is a string, right? Now, let me comment this one. So now sb dot, okay, delete. Okay, see. Here only we have two methods. Okay, if you want to delete one character on the given string, we can use the second method, delete caret it in index. If you want to delete a character on specified index, you can use what? Second method.
Correct. Yes, sir.
Now, if you want to delete
String.
a group of characters, then we have to use what? The first method by mentioning what? Start index and end index. Okay. So let me use this one. So now here I want to delete from 2 to 5. Okay. Now see on the specified string buffer object. Now run as Java application. See, deleted, right?
Yes, sir.
SASH, the final output. Okay. Now, come on.
Wait,
Yeah,
wait.
sir.
2 to 5. So
No.
allow start with 1 second. Santosh. Begin index 2 and end index 5. So it will remove 2, 3, 4, 5. Am I right?
N by see here at 2 means what? Here N. It will start with N, right?
0, 1, 2. Yes, start from N.
N to 5. So this is 2, 3,
Okay.
4, 5.
Okay, sure. Correct. Yes.
Right.
Yes, sir.
So now, so So what is the next one, guys? There is a delete caret. Okay, no need to discuss again, right? Already we discussed it, right? So now we have one more method. That is what reverse method. Okay, so by using reverse method, you can reverse the characters of string, guys. Okay, so let me write here that method name. Then let me demonstrate that one too. So what is the method name here? Public string buffer. The return type is what? String buffer method reverse. Okay, now see. Now same the, let me take same method. Okay, so now here see what I'm doing. SB dot reverse. Simply I'm calling what? Reverse method. Okay, so now when you call this reverse method, what it will give you? String buffer object only it will give you. So now that string buffer object I want to see as an output under console system.out.println. Okay, now see control as the character Santosh we have, right? So now you will see as a reverse. See, okay,
Yes, sir.
right?
Yes, sir.
Say anti-OS6, right? Speed dot reverse method. So why 2 times? Okay, here also we are
Again, we are printing. Yes, sir.
2 times. Okay, fine. Now see. Okay. So someone will ask in interview. Okay. So there is a string. So can you please write a program to reverse the string? Okay. Simply you can use what? This string buffer reverse method.
Reverse method.
They will ask, no, without using string buffer reverse method, can you please write? So that time you have to go with what?
Logic.
Arrays. Logic. Okay. Arrays. You have to go with arrays.
It is.
Right?
Yes, sir.
No. So now these are the methods, guys. So now set length. There is one more method also, set length. Okay. So public void set length method. Okay. So this method, by using this method, we can set the length of the string. Okay. So now let me demonstrate here. Here see, I'm putting Santosh Kumar. Okay. And one more Kumar. So now if I print this SB, it will print what? The complete method, the complete string.
Santosh Kumar.
Right? Santosh Kumar. So now, but on top, before printing this one, what I'm doing now, I'm setting SB dot set length. I'm setting the length. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So what is the Santosh length, guys? 7, right?
7, sir.
So now, see, if you set the length, then if you try to print that same object, so you will get what? Santosh only, because we are setting, what is the characters we are setting here, length 7. So now see Santosh only.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Here now, everyone?
Yes.
Right. So now, now, if you want to increase the capacity based on our requirement, there is a one more method called, okay, public void ensure capacity. Okay, so this is the method, guys. So ensure capacity in capacity. To increase the what, guys? Capacity, guys. To increase capacity on fly based on our requirement. I mean, dynamically, if you want to increase the capacity, then you can call this method and you can increase the capacity. Okay, understood, everyone? Okay, so now on
Yes, sir.
top of that, we have what? One more method called trim size. Public void trim size. Trim size method. So what this trim size trim to size, guys? Not trim size, trim to size. Okay, what it will do? Okay, so now now let me demonstrate. So we will use these two methods, guys. Okay, so if you use these two methods, so then only we can know what is the use of this string to size. Let me demonstrate now. Okay, now string buffer sb is equal to new string buffer we created, right? So now here let me create string buffer object with by calling what zero argument constructor. I mean empty string buffer object. So now if you print capacity, what would be the output, guys? Here
16, sir.
16 sp dot capacity. If you call by default, we will get what? 16.
16.
Sys out. Okay. No. Fine. So now I don't want to use what? Default capacity. Okay. I want to increase the capacity based on the fly. So sp dot, what is the method? Increase, what is the method, guys? Ensure capacity, right? Ensure capacity. Here I'm now giving 1000. So what is the capacity now? 1000, because I am increasing, right? If you call sb dot capacity now, it will give you 1000. And as Java application 1000. Am I right? No. See, after that, what I'm doing now? Okay, sb dot append. Sb dot append of, just I'm adding Santosh. How many characters we are adding? Just 7.
7.
Okay, but what is the capacity by default we are occupying?
16.
1000.
1000.
Sir,
Here, ensure capacity means 1000. See, if you are not setting anything by default capacity, 16.
16.
Yes.
Here, by using ensure capacity method on the fly, if you want to set your own capacity, then we are going to use what? Ensure capacity method. After setting this, after calling this ensure capacity and after setting this 1000, then if you try to print sb dot capacity means you will get 1000. So now on that 1000 capacity string buffer object, now I am trying to add what? Santosh as a string.
Santosh.
Right. So out of 1000 capacity, how much of capacity now this string buffer object is utilized? Only 7.
7.
Right.
7.
So remaining 993, right? 993 unnecessarily will be allocated.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So now if you print now sys out sb. Okay. Yes, it will print. But unnecessarily we are allocated what? Remaining 993. Okay. So now, clear now? Okay. So now,
Yes, sir.
yeah. Now I want to delete unnecessary capacity if you have any. So now before printing, I'm calling what? Trim to size
Trim.
method. Trim to size. Okay. Now when you call trim to size method, after you are trying to print, okay, you will get what, guys? I mean the remaining 993 what are the allocations we are assigned, all will be removed. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Run as Java application. Still now also we will see as what? Santosh as an output. Okay, after trim size, if you want to print the capacity, let me print, guys. Sys out
SB dot capacity.
sb dot capacity.
Capacity.
Right now, run as Java application 7. See, all 993 will be removed by trim to size method. Clear
Okay.
now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, so I think lot of the methods we have seen. Okay, these are the basic methods, right? Okay. So the necessary methods. If you want, you can go and read the documentation now. String buffer class for other methods too. Now the methods what we have seen. Okay. Now We will discuss that one later, right? So now this is what, guys, string buffer. Okay. So now there is a concept called what? String builder too. Okay. There is a concept called string builder too. By using string builder class also, we can create what, guys? String.
Immutable
Right?
class.
Come on. How many ways to create a string?
Mutable.
By using three.
Three
One
ways,
is
sir.
string, another one is string buffer, the third one is string builder. Okay, now string builder, okay, from JDK 1.5. Okay, at JDK 1.5, Java people introduced the string builder. Okay, string builder also exactly same as what, guys? String buffer. Clear now what I'm saying? String builder also exactly same as what? String buffer. Okay. So string builder object also what wise? Mutable object only. What is the nature of string builder? Mutable. Okay.
Mutable, sir.
So now let me write string builder class introduced in JDK 1.5. Okay. And it is having same nature like string buffer. Okay? No. String builder object also mutable in nature. String builder object. Okay? This mutable, immutable words are applicable for what? Only objects case. Okay? String builder object also what? Mutable in nature. Okay? Now,
Yes.
if you see the constructors and methods exactly same as string buffer. The same constructor what we saw in string buffer constructor, the same constructors only will be applicable for what? String builder. So instead of string buffer, you will see is what? String builder. That's it. And methods also exactly the same methods we have what in string builder also. So if we have the same kind of constructor, see constructors means what? Obviously class name will change. Am I right?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
But string builder class, string builder constructs will be there. String buffer class, string buffer constructors will be there. But here what? The nature and parameters, everything looking like same only.
Same.
Even methods also same methods.
Same.
Okay. And what is the purpose of introducing string builder now? Okay. Now, here the methods which are declared under string buffer class, all the methods are by default synchronized methods. Come on, we completed, right?
Yes,
Multi-threading.
sir.
We spent lot of time. Okay. So in detail, each and every corner of synchronized we discussed. Come on, right? No.
Yes, sir.
All the methods which are under string buffer class by default will be synchronized methods. Okay. So synchronized methods means what?
Every time
Methods.
one.
Yes. String buffer object is what? Thread safe. Am I right? So if you synchronized methods means so at a time only one can invoke that method on the given object. Okay. So multiple threads cannot perform parallelly or simultaneously on that particular method of the given object. Am I right?
Yes.
Right. So
Yes, sir.
now the methods which are available in string builder by default, those methods are what, guys? Non-synchronized methods. Understand? So now string builder object is not thread safe object. String buffer object is by default thread safe
Synchronized
object.
threads are
Okay. So now what is the limitations if you use string synchronized keyboard, guys? Synchronized methods. Tell me.
Only
Come on.
single thread is allowed to do single
Yeah,
process.
what is the limitations? If you use string
More
synchronized
time
methods,
taking.
yeah, performance will be
Decrease.
Decrease.
decreased, right? performance will be decreased. Why? Because if multiple threads are trying to operate the same method, wants to call the method on the given object, so obviously remaining threads has to wait until the first thread completes. Come on, the clock concept.
Yes,
Okay.
Yes, sir.
In Java, every object has what? Unique clock.
Yes.
Okay. Once thread got the lock, then remaining threads has to wait until that the first thread releases that lock.
yes,
Okay. Please go and revise, guys. That is very, very, very important. Okay. So I think we spent a lot of time on multi-threading. Okay. Now, so now, yeah. So obviously, performance wise will be what? Obviously, it is performance wise will be
decreased.
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 Okay. So now that's why Java people introduced what? String builder,
object.
which are having same kind of methods what string buffer class has. Okay. So now all the methods in string builder now non-synchronized. Okay. So non-synchronized means what? Multiple threads can operate, can invoke. Okay. Performance wise will be better. So now, based on our user, based on our customer requirement, they are going to choose what? Which class I have to use to make a string by using stringer, by using string buffer, or by using string builder. Okay. So if you need we will see anyway. Okay, tomorrow class we will discuss, guys, the difference
Yes, sir.
between string buffer,
Buffer,
and
string builder.
Okay, we will see, guys, tomorrow class. Okay, have any
Yes,
questions, guys, so far?
No, sir.
Okay, so we will stop now. Tomorrow we will continue the difference between string buffer, string builder. Very, 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 very important. If you go for any interview, definitely this is the first question on java.lang package. Okay, on top of that, they're going to add what? Lot of questions. I think already we discussed, right? Once you say string, you will say, right? Some differences you will say. Okay, so on the first different point, they are going to ask. Okay, why is string is immutable? Like that people will ask. Okay, you have to explain. Why
Yes, sir.
Java people make string is immutable? You have to explain string constant, everything. On top of that, one by one, they are going to ask related to the topic. Okay, based on your answer, the question will come. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, guys. Thank you all. Okay.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
sir.
Thank
Let
you.
me stop now.
Thank you, sir.
Tomorrow we will continue. Let me share today class notes with you. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes.